still remember the way you breathed beside me, like the world had finally learned how to be quiet. Your head on my chest, your fingers tracing circles on my skin, small maps of promises we never got to keep. But we were two tired hearts trying to make a home in each other, holding on like we were afraid the morning might steal everything. You said you'd never leave, and I believed you like sunlight believes the dawn. Naive enough to think that forever was something we could simply choose. But love doesn't ask for permission before it walks away. It just gets quiet, and then it fades. We weren't broken then, we were just a little lost, two souls trying to make sense of the storms we carried within. And I thought if I held you tighter, we'd outrun the darkness. I didn't know you were already slipping through the cracks of everything we built. And now I'm standing in the ruins of when we were almost forever, picking up pieces of a future you didn't want anymore. Your ghost still whispers in the corners of my breath. Your name still feels like a door I can't stop opening, but here I am, alone. I replay our memories like scenes from a film that never made it to the ending. You laughing in the kitchen, burning the breakfast you swore you could cook. You pulling me close just to tell me you loved the way I said your name. You were standing in the doorway at 2 a.m., looking at me like I was the last safe place on earth. Those were the moments that stitched themselves into me without asking. And I didn't know you were unraveling at the same time, learning how to leave quietly so I wouldn't hear your goodbye before you whispered it. Maybe love dies softly, not with screams or storms, but with the slow turning of a heart that no longer remembers why it ever chose to stay. Maybe you weren't mine to keep, just someone passing through. A brief kindness, a borrowed warmth. And I'm still standing in the ruins of when we were almost forever, holding dreams that don't belong to me anymore. Your memory fits in my hands like something fragile I'm scared to drop, even though it's already cracked. And I keep searching for you in places you'll never return to. The empty side of the bed, the silence after midnight, the 2 cups on the table where now only mine gets used. I wish you'd stayed long enough to see what we could have become. I wish I'd been brave enough to ask you what you needed, instead of assuming love was enough. But wishes are just shadows of the things pretend you're coming back, that I'll hear your footsteps, your key turning in the door, your soft apology for making me wait. But all I hear now is the hum of a room that has forgotten your name. Tell me, was I too much or not enough? Was it the way I held on or the way you let go that broke us first? I guess I'll never know, because closure is just another lie I tell myself to sleep at night. So I stand in the ruins of when we were almost forever, tracing the outlines of a dream that never learned to live. Your shadow still moves in the corners of my memory. Your voice still rises in the back of my silence. And though you're gone, your absence feels louder than you ever did when you were here. I'm still learning how to breathe without the weight of your heartbeat against mine. Maybe someday I'll look back and smile at the softness you left behind, instead of drowning in the ache of what we lost. Maybe someday your name will feel like a sunrise instead of a wound. But today I am still standing in the quiet aftermath. If rumors forever, still gathering the pieces of a love that wasn't strong enough to stay.